Hey.
Oh my god. I wasn't ready for that.
Oh.
Yeah, my birds like to fly.
Yeah.
I see one of my birds right there. That one always like, oh no, that's yours, right? That, the one.
The white one is yours.
Oh, that one?
With the red on it?
Yeah, with the like reddish brownish color. I named the cup. I named him
What you named them?
cupcake. Velvet cupcake.
Velvet cupcakes.
Velvet
I don't know if
cupcake.
everybody's. I don't know. This is my first time doing this, but it's my little princess here, right, Jalea? Which bird? Which bird is yours?
The white and red one.
That one right there, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to look for the black one. I know that one right there. No, wait, is that mine or yours?
Which one?
The one with the white little spots on the side. Because I didn't say it, all of them. I think that one's mine, right?
I don't know. I'll have to look.
Yeah, that one's mine. Mine? That white one's faster.
It is, right? Look at the birds. They're up.
I'm surprised that white one's not flying with them.
Yeah.
He's always trying.
Oh, look at what's that? It look like a hawk. Where's the crow, right?
Yeah. They got scared though.
Yep. You could tell, right?
Yeah, they just went all scared. Oh, they were going the same side. Another bird's flying with them. A white bird's with them.
Yeah, that's your bird too.
Huh?
That's your bird.
I know. The white and black one.
Yep.
Those two are fast, but they're faster than all of my other birds. Those are probably the fastest. Ain't no packing.
These guys still trying to figure it out. Some of these, few of them I got from Jose. On Trinity Weekend Loft. Trinity Weekend Loft and I are going to start networking together. Hopefully, we'll put something nice together. I love when the birds are doing this. That's the black grizzle. He does look like a dark check. When you look at him close, and I guess in the photos and stuff, you can't really notice. But amazing bird right there. I gave hidden estimate to Jose Pagan, the grizzle. You're rocking.
Cupcake, get up into the air. I'm in the air. That velvet cupcake needs to get in the air.
Cupcake?
Velvet cupcake.
Yeah, you can't.
Huh?
You can't push them too much because you don't want to. You have to. You want to let them. They were flying already, right?
Huh?
They were flying already. But
Yeah.
I guess they're more comfortable. You have to let them get comfortable first before you can push them high. These guys, they're still trying to figure it out. We got 1, 2, 4, 6, 9 birds. 2, 4. Yeah, 9 birds.
That no, but the my white one, I think that's not mine. I don't think that's.
That is yours. It flies. It was flying already.
I know he flies.
He flies good.
Oh my god! I just saw one of my birds gliding. Like he was on the side.
Yeah, that's tail sitting. It's called tail sitting.
Look out for the squirrel's nest.
What's going on, everybody? Um, Basically, this is just maybe something every Sunday I'm gonna start doing, just to have an open dialogue on the pigeon game. You know, whether it be homing, homing flying, the races, tipplers, any kind of bird. It doesn't matter. Pigeon health. Maybe we can start networking live. People can give their opinion. Maybe the guys can help people like myself who is going to be in the races for the first time this year. Give me some pointers. Give anybody pointers who are just in the game. I think there's a lot of guys who are still interested in pigeon flying, even though it's dying in the United States, in the U.S. Uh, as far as, you know, people keeping pigeons like back in the days. You know, there were so many back in the days. Now it's on a decline. But in order to bring anybody in, either whether it be for show race, showing pigeons like the tipplers, or racing pigeons, I believe that a lot of guys got to start extending themselves to try to bring new people in, giving these guys good pigeons. You know, let them. You know, if you have bloodline stock, you may want to give them one or two birds. Let them get, let them start going, get going. Don't worry about having to compete against your own bloodline, knowing that you have great pigeons or great blood. Bring the guys in. In order to bring these guys in, you have to show love. You know, that's just my logic on everything. I want to give a little shout out to Hidden Hollow Loft. This guy gave me a shout out last week, and believe it or not, the brother made my day. I had filmed him and his wife out in Lancaster. I didn't realize that it's just a coincidence that we became friends on YouTube. Behind the pigeons, of course, but Hidden Hollow Loft, he got a lot of different things on his page. It's not only pigeons. He got the white homers, and he got the rollers, and he also does stuff around, raised flower beds, which I like to do. This year I may not have a garden because I started late to germinate my seeds, but he also has other things on there. Another guy that I want to give a shout out to is Valentin Diaz. Valentin Diaz, que pasa hacer el hongo, Cuban brother down south. He gives good tips. Plus, the brother we have will be cracking up when I look at his videos. He has some great videos, that brother. And he gave he did a video on what he does before he sends his birds on the race. He doesn't have a big operation, and I'm a firm believer that you don't have to have a big operation. What you have to have is quality birds. I've tried throughout the years. I've built my little family from pigeons that I've released 250, 300 miles away from the loft. They've made it back, and that's what I breed from. I've also gotten pigeons from other pigeon flyers who have done well in races that were given to me. And then I've purchased some pigeons. Have I purchased thousands and thousands of dollars worth of pigeons? No, I have purchased a few pigeons that I believe these guys were honorable men of their word, and they were selling me what they said the bloodline was. You know what I mean? Um, Again, you don't need a big setup. It looks like I have a million pigeons in here. I don't. The only reason why now my stock is going to look a little bit more than I usually have is because I've bred quite a few pigeons. And then I also have Jose from Trinity Rican Loft out of Jersey in Newark. He bought me some pigeons. I gave him some bands, about 10 bands. He already have bought me about, I would say about six or seven pigeons. I'm going to try to put his birds in the race, also in the club, the ones that he's bred. Another person I want to give a shout out to is Don's Pigeons. Don's Pigeons, great dude to look at as well on YouTube. Rico's Pigeons, que pasa? Que pasa, Rico? Boricua, doing this thing over there with the white homers. And of course, my boy from LES, Fella Wilson's Ave Best, Wilson's Avenue Best. It's called, it's spelled with an AVE. Um, Tippleman 266, another good brother I like to watch with his birds. Um, he always posts his birds, and his pigeons always look amazing, man. His birds look nice and healthy all the time. And that's actually B-Rod 681, his brother. B-Rod is into the to the homing pigeons, into the races. He's a part of the club down there in Palm Bay, Space Coast Races. That brother has helped me tremendously, tremendously. The brother even gave me birds that now, last year, at the end of last year, he gave me some pigeons, gave me them. And man, I must tell you that these birds, they're rocking. They're rocking. I'm crossing them into my line. This breeding season was the first, now I bred some pigeons out of what he sent me the first time, right at the end of the season. Again, I guess my wife was watching online. She's saying I'm too close to the camera. But yeah, B-Rod, tremendous brother. And we met on YouTube a few years back. And he's the epitome of a brother that is connected, well connected in the pigeon community down in Palm Bay. Very knowledgeable in what he does and what he does with his pigeons. Because what I've learned is that everybody has a different system. Everybody's gonna do things different with their pigeons. As far as with the pigeon racing, he has given me the knowledge that he has, that what he does with his pigeons. But he has helped me by even overextending himself and sent me a pair of pigeons, man. I can never show enough gratitude to B-Rod. Then of course I went, laid it down. I purchased something for him, and it looks even better. They look like 500-mile pigeons, man. The wings on these pigeons are incredible. He didn't charge me an arm and a leg. I'm a firm believer that guys raising their pigeons, they deserve to get a decent buck for their pigeons. You know what I mean? But B-Rod didn't kill me on the price either. What he charged me, I'm not gonna tell you. But another great dude on YouTube. Ham's Flight Kit Box, also cool with his flights. The little things he does with the feeders and whatnot like that. Cool dude. Peter Raymond, Peter R on YouTube, another great dude, man. He's cool. We're friends on Facebook. It's always positive vibes with that brother. He's a new jack in keeping pigeons, but he's doing a hell of a job, a great job. His birds are flying. He's connected with the right people, I believe, because he has some great pigeons. And he actually buys feed. He comes from Staten Island and buys feed from a guy named Charlie Sarafa from Z-Line over here in Jersey. So these are just a few guys. And also King 8780 with the tippers. A very popular dude in New York. This brother, another brother I met through interaction on YouTube. We know a few guys. He knows a few guys that I know, one or two that I grew up with, and it just so happened that we became friends through the YouTube. This brother, I went to go purchase the first show. The first ATU show I went to with intentions to purchase a pair of white bars, and the brother didn't even charge me for them, man. He gave me the birds for free. The same thing with the pigeon racing, with the tippler, raising the tipplers and the pigeons and everything else. There's always controversy. Who's doing this? Who got birded pigeons? Blah blah blah. The only reason why I'm interested today and into the ATU or with the tipplers right now, because back in the days I did have tipplers, but the last 7 to 8 years I haven't been flying tip. I've been messing with the homers. The reason I'm in the ATU today is because of this brother extending himself. extending himself, giving me the white bars, you know, loaning me a pair of print caps, you know, showing interest in me as a person, as an individual, and I'm not, you know, blowing smoke on up anyone's butt or jock strap riding. It's just a fact, and this is what needs to be done with, again, not only in the racing community, but also in the showing community, in the tippet game. You want guys to be involved. You want new people to come in. You have to extend yourself. Show love to people. Give them quality birds. Don't give them some crap that you don't want to fly. Don't give them no crap that you don't want to fly or doesn't look right or has foul tips or you can't, you know, it's going to be hard for this individual to get in the game. No, give them some quality stuff. If you really want to uplift what we're doing, what you're a part of. If you love what you're doing and if you love what we're a part of, you really have to overextend yourself sometimes. And if the person doesn't do the right thing, so be it. But at least you know you did the right thing in trying to bring a person in. And that's basically it. Oh yeah, if you guys want a shirt, man, look at that. Check out my wife, man. Simply Vlogs. Simply Blessed Vlogs. Let me get it right. Simply Blessed Vlogs. Vlogs with a V. VLOGS. Hit her up. She'll make you up. She'll make you some nice designs, some nice shirts. The birds are still up. They're still rocking. All 2018 young ones. I haven't put out the tipplers yet.